Welcome to Chat Thoughts Can Change Your Life. With me, Reverend Lee. We do this dance of thinking, this dance of questioning every day, all day, because it's through questioning that we're able to expand ourselves. We're able to expand our lives. And so in alignment with the title of this podcast, I just want to say that one thought, one single thought can change everything in your life. All you simply have to do is focus on that idea, on that thought, and it will begin to manifest in your life. The longer and more you focus on it, the quicker the manifestation. The longer, the more you focus on it with belief and feelings behind it, the quicker it will manifest. And then throw action behind it, manifestation assured. It's pretty simple when you really think about the concept. Think about a bucket, and all of a sudden there's a leak in the roof. And you put the bucket beneath it, and there's one drop. Then another, and eventually the bucket overflows. The overflowing of the bucket is symbolic of the demonstration of you having a thought, followed by another thought, followed by another thought. The problem with most people is they can't maintain a focus. They don't maintain a focus long enough on a particular idea for it to begin to manifest. There's also the aspect of doubt. They don't believe that their thoughts create their life. Here's what I say to you. Stop disbelieving and test it. I mean, isn't that the simplest way to find out if something really works, is to really test it? And don't try to test it on making something really complex. Test it on something simpler. Something simpler so that you can prove that your thoughts are the power. Think about it. You witness something. You witness an event, something in traffic. You witness it. When you witness something, there's no emotion, but your thought about it gives it emotion. So if you start to really pay attention to your life, you'll realize that what's happening in your life is basically the thought atmosphere that you've created about your life. You really start to think about it. If you're fearful of losing your job, you will lose your job. If you're fearful about getting an illness, you're probably going to get that illness. Lori's there, manifest ice cream after lunch. Keep thinking it. Build that feeling. Feel that sugar. Feel that cold in your mouth. Feel the taste of whatever that flavor is and how it juices you. And all of a sudden, Lori's out there and she's salivating. And with that salivation, it gets anchored in her mind. And guess what she's going to have after lunch? Ice cream. I just helped you, didn't I, Lori? I just really anchored it in. See, that's the great thing. Anchor things in by. Do you notice how I got into it? I got the feeling of it. I got the coldness of it. I got the sugariness of it. I got the flavor of the ice cream. Oh, it's just great. You know, you just triggered something in me. There's a place that makes fresh made, handmade ice cream here. And they have the best black cherry. And black cherries are in it. Oh my God. Now that's going crazy within me. I just love that. And see, people say, well, Lee, that's not healthy. I said, every once in a while, moderation doesn't hurt anything. Problem is, most people don't do moderation. They have ice cream every day. You know what happened when I had ice cream every night? I put on weight. Do you know what happened when I stopped having ice cream every night? I took off weight. Isn't that interesting? So I asked the question, do I want to put on weight? The answer, no. We'll stop eating ice cream every day. Pretty simple. A thought changed my life, kept me in my body. And the thing about it is people say, well, you're so disciplined. I said, yeah, I have a body that is exactly the same weight my body was when I left high school. I'm 185 pounds at 6'1". Same weight. I fluctuate 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Well, Johanna says, how to keep the same thought consistent when your ego is telling you the opposite, fearful thoughts to protect you. Grab hold of that ego, Johanna, and lock it in the closet and put tape across its mouth so it can't talk to you. That's where affirmations come in. You create an affirmation on that which you're trying to demonstrate, and you say it over and over and over again, so it becomes your predominant thought on that issue. I mean, you may say it thousands of times. I know I've done that. I've got 25 affirmations that I say every day, at least 24 times each. Some days, the ones that are most relevant, I say them 108 times each. I use my mala beads to do that. And if you're looking for great affirmations, go to agapespiritualcenter.com, sign up for my daily thought or my newsletter, and you'll get the link that gives you the 25 of the best affirmations that I put together. They're generic. They cover pretty much every subject. And then when you get them, you might want to personalize them to whatever it is you're looking at. Because you got to remember this, gang, everybody's different. Nobody's the same. What works one way for one will not work another way for another. The idea is the process of creating is the same. What we create will be different because everyone has different desires. Everyone wants to expand and to explore in different ways. So let me say this. I'm starting a class next Tuesday night called The Power of the Subconscious Mind on the book by Joseph Murphy. If you are really interested in going deep, sign up for that class. It's 6 weeks, Tuesday night, 6:30 Central Time for an hour and a half. And you'll be with like-minded people on Zoom. It'll be incredible. You will understand so deeply how the creative process works through you. Can't recommend that any higher than that. Also, today is Agape Gathering Day. If you want to join me in person on Zoom and just talk and share with other like-minded people, 1:30 Central Time or 7 p.m. Central Time. And you can get the Zoom link on that at agapespiritualcenter.com. Love to have you join me. I'll have to be there late again. Who cares if you're late? Boo-boo balu bear. Just be there. Guess what? What's late? Is there such a thing as late? Not in the divine. In the divine, there's only now. And when you start to grasp that, you stop worrying so much about time. Especially the idea of living. Live in the now. Live for this moment. Live fully and completely in every moment. Start thinking thoughts that can change everything. You don't like your life? Start with one thought in the direction of where you want to go and follow it with another and another and another. Every day I'm going to bring you little tips and hopefully they'll benefit you. Know that you can also get this. It's on podcast. You can go to any podcast, Apple, Spotify, whatever. Thoughts that can change your life, and you get this daily podcast on there, the audio. Also, you can go and get Reveille Wallach on podcast, and you'll get my weekly talk on that podcast. So I have 2 different podcasts with 2 different contents. So I share that with you. With that, I want to tell you how much I love you. Just because you're you. So go make this your best day ever. Until next time, aloha.